This is Gary Atencio, and you're watching Consumer News TV. And now a word from our news contributor.
Hi, my name is Alan Porter, and I'm the owner of Strategic Wealth Strategy. I want to talk today about why is it important for parents to teach their kids about money. Now, sometimes it can be a taboo subject because the possibility of financial failure on their own part, the parents, such as a bankruptcy or something else. But 80% of Americans say it's the responsibility of the parents to teach their children about money, but only 1 in 3 do. Now, in North Carolina, where I live, it's the school's responsibility, and it's required for them to teach children about, financial education. But, what type of lessons should parents be teaching? Well, you can start off like I did with a piggy bank. Take money from birthdays or events and save it so the children can buy something that they want, and they've earned that money. But I had a paper route in the 5th grade, and every morning at 6 a.m., I'd get on my bike, pedal down to the post office for my papers. And in Nebraska, where I came from originally, that was brutal. But I had a checking account, and I wrote a couple bad checks. My mom found out about it, and she immediately set me down and showed me how to balance a checkbook. Well, guess what? That never happened again. But people children need to understand about the importance of money, and you need to have conversations with your kids and show them how you save money for emergencies and family vacations. Show them how money works through games like Monopoly and the game of life. In middle school, 40% of parents give their children an allowance, for something, but they need to give them an allowance for doing chores, not just go out and give them money so they go buy something. Set chores or something that they have to do to earn that money, because believe me, when they earn that money and they spend that money, they'll appreciate what they have much more and value it much more. But teach them the needs between a want and a need, and explain why needs are always overshadowing wants. Now, in high school, I say start investing. Now, this hits close to home for me because my granddaughter is a junior in high school, and she works full time right now. And she's going to graduate as a junior because of the extra courses she's taken. But she asked me the other day, she said, "Papa, what can I do instead of just having this money sitting in a savings account?" I said, "Well, we could start a custodial Roth IRA, but you have to be employed. It has to be earned income. Or you can buy a cash value life insurance policy where it builds up, and you can borrow from yourself and pay yourself back compound interest, and not the financial institutions. And don't put money on get a loan from a bank or put it on a credit card. Pay yourself back." But you have to educate yourself on this. But here's the thing. They need to understand how debt works. And many parents, I'd say the vast majority of Americans, have no idea how effective interest cost works. Even people with a 2.75% interest rate, they don't know, because I've had hundreds of them, from a 2.75 to a 6% or a 1.5, but like a 2.75% interest rate, the effective interest cost in the first years is over 50%. And people ask me, how is that possible, Alan? I said, because it's not going to get down to the 2.75 until the last couple of months of the mortgage. Credit cards, they have effective interest costs of over 90%. It's just out, it drives me up the wall that people don't know this stuff. It's not rocket science. It's high school education. It should be taught in high school, but it's not. And I have doctors that have PhDs as clients in finance and accounting. They have no idea what I'm talking about. But this is something that really surprised me. Did you realize 50% of parents support their adult children, with the average parent sacrificing $1,400 a month? Now, it's a great gesture, but it should never come as a detriment to your own finances. If the child lives with you, you need to have a conversation about values, about boundaries, about what they're required to pay for. And lastly, just remember this. You need to prioritize your retirement so you do not become a burden to your children. Now, if you want to know more about this, you can contact me at 910-551-1046, or my email address is strategicwealth0@gmail.com. Again, this is Alan Porter with Strategic Wealth Strategies. I hope everybody have a great day. Thank you.